Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading for Wednesday, December 29th. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Then it was not meant for you. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. And who needs to hear a message? Capricorn love reading. True love crossed by flirt. Are you making that effort in a relationship? Are you letting those walls down? Are you showing that person how you feel? And I know that can be hard sometimes, especially if you've been hurt in the past. You're like, wow, I'm so tired of showing people that I care and then getting rejected and get hurt. I don't want to do it anymore. But you know what? If that's the space that you're in, then you need to take a break from dating and from relationships to take time for yourself to heal until you're ready to, try it again, because if you want to receive that, you have to be able to give it. You can't be all closed off but expect someone to want to, there are situations where that happens, but if you're all closed up and you have these walls up and you don't let anybody in, how long do you think that other person is going to want to keep trying if they're not, reaching you, if they're not feeling like they're important to you because you have these walls up? So that's something that you have to look at, okay? There are some things that maybe you need to, release and let go of. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, release and let go of. Hello, Death card. All right. Getting back to yourself. I feel like maybe you're not you. I feel like maybe you're not in that place, for a relationship. But maybe you are, and you just have to look at your actions. Like, are you flirting? Are you showing that other person that you care? Are you letting your walls down, or are you not? I kind of just feeling like, I'm kind of feeling from this reading is that there are some things that you have to work on. There are some things that it may be a current relationship that you're in, that you are putting up those walls. And there are some things that you have to work on for you, that there are some things that you have to let go of. And that it is about looking at your actions within the relationship. Like, what energy are you putting out towards your partner? What are you putting out? And sometimes it's hard for us to look at that because we're like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to know what I'm doing. I know that I'm doing fine. I know that I'm doing great. But then really, like, if you really think about it, and to be open to seeing the energy that you're putting out, to really look at that and say, well, yeah, maybe. Like, if somebody was recording you, if you were like on one of those TV shows and you were seeing what you were doing, would that give you a different perspective? From what you think it is to what it is. And I'm not trying to say that in a negative way. I'm just trying to open up your mind to see that, maybe it is something that's going on. Maybe it is some energies that you're putting out or that you're not putting out that are affecting, your relationship, that is affecting the closeness that you're having with your relationship with your partner. And that I know that within whether it is, what it is that's going on. And there may be some things that you're holding on to, that are stopping you from truly expressing yourself, how you feel within this relationship, because you have your guard up. And that's okay, because like we all have our hurt and we all have our, things that bother us. But it's like, if you want that true love and you want that relationship, you have to be able to open up. You have to be vulnerable. And that's definitely a scary thing. Nobody wants to get hurt. Wow. All right, Two of Wands. Making that choice, opening up that door. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to have happen? All right, Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, reaching out, maybe reaching out to those people that you can trust, reaching out to your partner, letting them know how you feel. Okay, changing things up. A new way of doing things, a new way of looking at things from all perspectives, you know what I mean? Like I said, looking at what it is that you're putting out, and maybe because you're putting out certain energies, you are receiving certain energies, and maybe you're frustrated with the energies that you're receiving, but what is that energy that you're putting out? All right, Eight of Wands, moving forward strongly, confidently. Okay, being confident. Maybe you're not feeling confident and you're accepting less than what you deserve. Maybe you're making excuses for that and you're saying, well, it's okay, it'll change, it'll get better. All right, thinking about things. Looking up towards that one bright cup and not focusing on these three cups, looking at those opportunities that come in to see things from a different perspective, okay? We have Ace of Pentacles. Page of Wands, taking action, okay? Taking action. Death card, overcoming difficult situations, overcoming this situation. Page of Wands is about communicating, communicate with your partner. Okay, letting them know how you're feeling, what you're going through, what it is that you're trying to process. Yes, there's going to be obstacles in the way, but if you work on it together, you will see those obstacles and you know, okay, here's another obstacle. We got to work through this. We got to make sure our communication is on point, that we are talking to each other. We are working things out. And that shows your partner that, yes, I'm willing to communicate. I'm willing to put the work into this relationship so that you can have that true love relationship, okay? That true love. This is a romance of a lifetime, okay? Because you are best friends, because you trust each other, because you communicate, because you are there through the good times and the bad, because you feel able to open up. Starts with a little bit at a time, you know. It's not something that you swing the door wide open. It's like maybe just open it just a little bit, and then you see how that goes. But you at least make the effort to open the door, okay, to communicate. All right, and then we have the Knight of Wands, taking those actions to get back to yourself, to have that friendship. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles also represents a friendship, a closeness, a friendship within a relationship, and that's like the best one to have. It's a true friend that you feel you can trust, that will be there for you through thick and thin. And I feel like that's the energy that you put in, and that you want that back, but you also have to show, you have to make that effort to show them and work through those things that you need to work through, and make sure the communication is definitely open. Those doors are open. All right, so let's close out with a romance card. All right, this one fell out. That one's a pretty one. We have criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. And that's important. It's important about the communication that you have with your person. Is that criticizing one another? Or is that communicating? Is that helping each other? And maybe that's something to think about too, that goes on within. Are you criticizing, or is that person criticizing you, and then you shoot back with the same thing? And maybe it's like being aware of that and saying, okay, well, like this has to stop. This isn't working. We need to change this up. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.